People think being a commodity trader is actually very glamorous, but it's not that glamorous. I find it I find it funny how I'm reflecting a little bit on how I used to think that being a commodity trader in general is like, oh my god, it's something so, I don't know, it's like high class or glamorous. But honestly, it's just it's fun if you like what you're doing, but if you don't like what you're doing, oh my god, it's a real pain in the ass, because basically you're just responsible for either a lot of money that's being lost or a lot of money that's being made. So it's one or the other, really. It's not like, I mean, you have, of course, the origin trips, and you can go visit farms, and the relationship part and all that stuff. But the really, like, the bottom line, which is a term I'm learning more in when you're dealing with trading, the bottom line in commodities is how much money did you lose and how much money did you make. Now, if you made money, great. If you lost money, you better learn how to fucking make money. Otherwise, you're gonna get fired, basically, if you haven't been already. But today I was doing something that wasn't fun. I mean, it's not fun. It's interesting, but it's not fun. And why is it interesting but not fun? Because anything that deals with a lot of numbers and math is just not fucking fun at all. Yes, someone should be here. And people like me who are just like, I make a lot of mistakes. I really do. And it's really, really frustrating. Not because I want to make mistakes, or not because like I don't care. It's just that I can't. I noticed that I have very bad dyslexia. Like, I have my ADHD. Which is hard for me to keep, focused on the same subject. I have a really bad dyslexia where it's like, when you're reading a book and you have multiple lines to kind of like to read in a book, and especially when it's like small text, when you keep, skipping lines or something like that, you skip words and you come back and you don't know if you read it or not, if it pertains to one line. When you're dealing with futures, oh my god, when you're dealing with futures in commodity trading, I mean, you have to deal with futures, right? You're not trading if you're not dealing with the futures market. But if you're dealing, when you're dealing with futures, whether it's price fixing, whether it's hedging, whether it's speculating, doing like proprietary trading on your own terms of where do you think the market is going, you have statements. You have daily statements that are sent to you through your futures broker, through whatever company you may use. And these statements, if you're a business and you're doing decent volume, you have a lot of contracts. I mean, not a lot of contracts, a lot of trade. Oh my god. Shit, how am I gonna do this? This line started way too freaking early. I'm gonna do something over here. Hold on. So you have a lot of contracts that you have to, a lot of trades that you have to, review. It's reconciliation, it's reviewing. And you have to review it because it's part of this, it's to see in your system if you've done it right, to see if it's, let's say, connected with a physical contract that you are buying or selling. If it's just a hedge, right? You have this is what they call positions. If it's connected to a position of a physical contract, if it's connected to a position of, oh wow, I found a shortcut. If it's connected to a position of Just speculation, like let's say a speculating book? Is it, or anything else, you know what I mean? Or if it's just a hedge, you know, something like that. But the thing is, you know, if you're entering a trading company, of course they have a book and you have to enter it, and more likely you're going to get thrown into the fire of like whatever they're doing. If you're in a smaller trading house and you can kind of feel it out, which is the position that I'm in. I mean, we're a small trading house, but you know, we do some decent volume. It's not even that small, to be honest. But you know, and since we're installing a new system, basically what happened with me right now and what I'm ranting about is we're installing a new system. The old system was crap. I'm not gonna say names. The new system is pretty interesting. It's just very old styled. It's very antique, but it works. And if you learn it, it works pretty well. But basically, you can print out your reports. You can fix things. You can of course amend. You can add things, put things together, and connect two contracts together and all that stuff. But since we're installing the new system, guess who is responsible for learning this system? Yours truly, this guy over here. And I'm just so bad at math. Oh my God, and my dyslexia is just so much. So I make so much mistakes today looking at it, and then printing out the paper, and then confirming the trades and which values, how many lots we bought, how many lots we sold, where is the lots that there was missing. Like first I'm gonna give an example. Like first, I made a mistake. I registered 60 lots. That was a May contract expiry. That was supposed to be July. That's a lot. That's wrong. Then there was 2 lots that was missing that wasn't added in July versus London. I found which value was it. I found that trade. And then I added it. It took a while, but I did. Then of course the P&L then matched up and stuff like that. I made sure I wrote down some notes in terms of, okay, this trade was a price fixation, this trade was a hedge, this trade was this. But again, it's not easy, and even if I'm there day to day, man, it's not easy. You have to read, you have to learn. You cannot stop. I thought I would have been ready for this shit. I am not. Totally not. I'm telling this YouTube right now, I am not. And I need and it's a little bit of winging it, a little bit of studying, a little bit of practice, but to catch up, you have to study. It's a lot of work. And the thing is, you get to a certain age, like myself. It's not a certain age. It's just that you get tired of studying. You get tired of studying like you're studying in school. I hated studying because I hate focusing. I can't focus. So I'm not really a book guy. But there are books that you have to read that will teach you the terminology and how to look at because the way that you look at a future sheet is different than how you look at everything else, man. Futures trading is it's a world of its own, because you have to look at it. You have to look at the market and understand the terminology and really know how to position yourself when reading it, when you're buying a lot, when you're selling a lot. Why are you buying? Why are you selling? What are you going to do with it? And then that comes with risk management of all these contracts. Again, so I made all these mistakes, and eventually I found out, how to fix it, and it worked out. But it was just pretty tiring in a sense, because I'm learning the system, and I have to be the one who, not just learning the system, to put the trades in and to make sure that it's all good. So we had a day, not a bad day. It's a sunny day here in Florida. Coming into the Good Friday and weekend, I want to do a little home office tomorrow. Get the routine right, get the diet right, gym, some cardio, do some running out onto the Biscayne, because we're losing weight. We're making moves here. This vlog hopefully is going to be out by tomorrow. And today I got one. Not today, well, the day I recorded this, I should be posting. So guys, let me know what you think about these car vlogs. I mean, I'm on my way home from work. I'm trying to get back to these videos a la Sam Sulek style. They're not gonna be that long, but they're just gonna be like rants, talking about commodity trading, talking about my world, coffee trading in general, these things. And I'm just gonna post them up, a little like a TV show. This is like curb your enthusiasm for coffee. Curb your coffee. Coffee your enthusiasm. Well, it is what it is. Stay classy, guys.